Is it not? Oh yeah, I did mute the game audio, didn't I? When did that happen? When did that happen? I guess I'll check the VOD later on. Let's see. Let's hit the lever. Where is boom and boom? Chicken once, chicken twice. There we go. It is enjoyable to look at that star in silence. It is a very well drawn star, very pretty, very beautiful.
야간 항해를 너무 길게 하는 건 좋지 않소. 안전을 따진다면 상식일 테니.
Every time I look at this, I look at him and then I look at the guy on the left who's like worried and like clearly an American individual. Today you learned that it really does just take one bad day for a person to get angry. No, yeah, it really does. I mean, don't get me wrong, some people can make it 3 days instead of like 1 day, but like then that just means you just need to triple the hatred, you know what I mean? You just need to triple the inconvenience and boom. Once again, we're back to square one. It takes 1 day for a person to get angry. People are unreasonable creatures, for the most part. And sometimes you can do really reasonable things and they will crash out. Something like that. You know, when I like put a cursor like this and it perfectly aligns with his like, hand, it does kind of feel like, you know, it feels kind of personal. It feels kind of great. And I can touch the tip of his finger.
물을 가르는 소리만 남은 것도 제법 운치가 있구려.
Your live best friend in the depressive episode because you shamed him. Ooh, yeah, no, that does happen occasionally. I see. That is a that is a thing that could either crash a person out or not crash a person out. I see the problem. No, I see the problem. Have you tried being nice to the best friend? Have you tried saying, "Alright, sorry, I just kind of thought that's like we had a dynamic going on"? The other 3 people were shaming you. Okay, now that's reasonable crash out. Now, okay, look, when 4 people are like fucking slandering person number 5, is so fucking over. You can't be nice, you can't apologize, you can't do shit. Look, man, instead of going in the mirror and being like, I'm going to be nice to people and I'm going to be like cool and I'm gonna cheer them up, just look in the mirror and say, alright, I'm done Grinch maxing. Just look in the mirror and be like, alright, I'm done Grinch maxing. It's time for the jolly festive spirit to take over. Crack your knuckle. Ugh. Crack neck. Ugh. Ugh. You're not the fucking Grinch? Well, sometimes you really look like him. You look like a orangey Grinch kind of deal sometimes, on occasion. But like, I appreciate it. Don't get me, I appreciate it. This isn't a DreamWorks movie. Oh. You're not a fucking dog teaching me how to fly. No, that's fair. I respect it. I know, I respect it. Like, basically, there are people out there who will pretend like everything is fine. By the way, I'm just so you know, I'm doubling topic back onto like the main conversation topic instead of the side tangent. Don't get me wrong, I will jump back to the side tangent, but like, the main conversation topic, there are people out there who will just take like the insults and they will act like it's fine, and then eventually they will build up their fucking ult meter and then they will crash out massively. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a healthy mindset, but like, it is how it is. You can't really blame them, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, it's got balling things up. Yeah, it does do that to people. Third anniversary nominable identity ticket. By the way, I do sound goofy today because like I suddenly got hit with the spring spirit. I am now more relaxed. I'm currently a chill guy right now and I like it. Alright. Is that the one, Chief? And then you could let him pick anything you want because that's the most fun method. But it's Lord Honglu. Where is Lord Honglu? Scroll all the way down. Ah, there we go. Okay, good. Dude, I wouldn't be. I would be like, okay, what would they just give me 10? Hold up. The mouse wheel isn't working. The mouse wheel isn't working. But no, you have to be like here specifically. You have to be specifically on the element. Honglu's icon. I want to see everybody. I want to see what we're dealing with here. Type deal. I'm looking at all of the business. Oh, look, that's Chinese Ishmael. Nice. One of the many sexy, what's it called? Sinclair skins, of course. It's been 3 seasons since you started playing. Yeah, I think it has been. Owned. Slopped, chopped, turned into a goofy goober. It's season 6. Always available. Ah, these are always available. This is season 6. Okay. Honglu. That's Germa, and Germa is Germa teal? Yeah, Germa is teal. Yeah, there he is. Now, do I hit the lever? That's him, right? That's him. That's him, surely. Surely, that's him.
물을 가르는 소리만 나는 것. 제법.
Lord of Hongyan identity. There we go.
홍원의 가장 높은 곳에선 대건원이 이렇게 보이는군요.
Thank you. Yeah! Alright, now let's fucking turn this guy into the Giga Chad. Alright, let's see. Let's equip him. You are Lord of Hongyan. There we go. You know, for some reason I thought that Lord of Hongyan Honglu was for some reason Yi Sang. I don't know why. I guess it's just I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get a whole team going. It's gonna be perfect. Oh, it's gonna be perfect for Yi Sang, Lord of Hongyan Honglu. What? I feel like I was like I lost a few neurons maybe in the process of playing this game. Do I have a favorite animal? This is important. Bird. I haven't picked which bird though. It's one of the birds, but I can't figure it out. It's some sort of bird. It could be a pigeon or a parrot, but like... I'm tempted to say toucan, but like I rarely ever think about toucans. How about... Can we go to my mainstream body? Alright, what's the name of that one that goes... E-oh, 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 e-oh. Like the one that appears in spring and it's the first one, it's not the pigeons. E-oh, 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 e-oh. The fuck am I saying about? I'm trying to find my favorite bird. Which one's the one that like spring starts and goes e-oh, 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 e-oh in the European countries. Sorry, East European countries. And Central European countries as well, I suppose. The bird that sings in spring. I'm gonna get some sort of artsy fucking, like... The American Robin? No, probably not. How about the Noble Sparrow? You know what? I like sparrows. Today is gonna be the sparrow. You mean a cricket? No, I don't mean a cricket. Well, you know, for today it's gonna be a sparrow, next week it's gonna be a parrot, and then after that it's gonna be the bird that I'm actually talking about. Right, items. Uptie to tier 4, thread spinning up to tier 4. Okay, so I presume uptie 4 is for identities. Where's Germa? Here's Germa. And send him to Giga Chad Realm. What about a mammal and not a bird? I guess I'm quite particular to beavers, I suppose. Sort of. Beavers are kind of cool. They are kind of funny. But deers are kind of cool as well. But like, I think I'm gonna stick with beavers instead of like switching up to deers immediately. Already shot aspects. Alright, you want me to fucking fake it till I make it? I love bats! Yo, I love bats! Bats are the best animal ever. I like every bat, man. When I like when I played Pokemon, I saw a Zubat, I was like, yo, that's a bat! And then I caught it, that was my main. I beat the Elite Four with that motherfucker in Pokemon Yellow on my phone, on my Nokia, whatever the fuck it was. How about that? How about that? How about that? Do you like bats? I like bats. When I was a kid, I liked bats, like, in genuine, but now I just like bats fakely. How about it? How about it? YouTuber reaction? Exactly. You asked me for a YouTuber reaction, I had to give you one. Unleashing German be like... You like snakes? Snakes are good. Snakes are fun. You really like snakes. No, I get that. That's respectable. That is very respectable. Hold up, we are back in... Dude, I'm so tempted to say we are back in China, but like the thing is, I'm not actually sure, and so I cannot say that, theoretically speaking. Snakes have two identities based on them? You get to heaven where Chinese. No, it's a good meta, but like I just didn't expect it to be Chinese. He implores, but the tears are streaming down. Oh no, actually this is gonna be German. He implores, red tears streaming down. Yet who lends their ear to folly? As there was but a single dream. Vacuous ones, heed this warning. It means stupid, by the way. Beware the dragons ascending. 52 hours have passed since the commencement of the family hierarch's ascension was made known to the Dangyongyon. Rumors and tales harrow the tongues of newsmongers, and the garden teems with tales of conflicting accounts, yet none return to the throne of the family hierarch. I will sneak in Chinese heaven. It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Well, I say one of the funniest things. It is top 200%. It's like top 200 of the funniest things I've ever seen. I haven't bothered. It is a good reference. It is a funny bit. The news of a fantastical nature seems to break through the suffocating chaos. Chinese heaven mentioned! Yeah! If Chinese heaven has 0 fans, then I am dead. 4 great houses lie in ruin, their former glory tarnished. Like Elden Ring, complete permanent shutdown of Tiekan Temple. By the way, I didn't say that because it was Chinese heaven, I just said it because, like, it was an accident, it was misinput. Family hierarchy, evaluations abolished, quarterly amnesty policy revoked. Billions will die. Complete and absolute monopoly over rules declared. Pursuit of immortality designated a taboo. Cheese is 50% off at Walmart. The ancient, innumerably multitudinous rules and laws fade beyond veils of history, and new rules in servant of Hongyan fill their void. The chocolate mousse is now in season. The land transforms as blue sea becomes a forest of mulberry trees with passage of time. Passage of time, but in Chinese, probably, I think. Yeah, this one looks fairly Chinese. The fell practices that had come to be accepted as laws are swept away by waves upon waves of obsidian beasts. This will impact the fishing season. The trout will die. Jiabayo, the precious gem of Dangyong. I don't know Chinese, that's true. It is, you know, I know a lot. I don't know Chinese. Best I can do is xie and ni hao. And ni howdy as well, but like that's a more niche reference. Cool as the morning dew and icy enough to make a man shiver. His gaze. I know, Faust knows all outcomes. His gaze pierces Dagwanyon. Yet this presence is utterly departed from this former gentle temperament. It's a lot of words. I was busy with your brush. I must honest who dare not raise their heads in my presence. Oh wait, did you rename yourself from because like you're now the emperor of China and therefore you rename yourself? That's something. Raising my presence. Great tide has strung Hongyang, my lord. Though I know not whether it be for better or worse, history must rightly be passed down in these records. To that, the Zenithon Hongyang replied thusly. There is very little fear in your heart despite the chaos. I see that you have accompanied me from Chekan Temple to hear the service of your duties. Very well, let your records henceforth be known as Zheng Cheng Lu, Chroniclers of Rightful Inheritance. Oh, you know, this actually in brackets, this says Zhang Cheng Lu. And it actually means Chronicles of Rightful Inheritance. I learned that in China on my trip. It will be done, my lord. Your insolence is forgiven, for it was in service of Hongyan, yet I find myself growing curious of its contents. Bring it before me. I will not ask you to correct it. Yes, my lord. Alright, big bird by. How like it, I like the Irish to see the pressure jet of Nongyan the moment I walk. Double dots. double ellipses with a dot. No, double ellipses with a comma. The worm has tarnished my little sister's tongue and spirit both. What kind of fucked up system did they set up where those two are somehow related? Damn. Alright, I finally become one. With the founder history of Hong Kirk. That is because she's the hierarch of Hongyan and she died off screen. It is said that the sides of spring seldom stay. Is this by your favorite like ID? It's because he kills Ishmael finally. Indeed, you had to peep the horror. It blooms when built with the self-same futility of blossoms. Yes, I respect it. Thus Ishmael of the Gia family met her demise. Here she ascended to her rightful seat of the family hierarch. It transpired within the hour of Bayou. Not to be confused with the American swamp of the Gia family's name, departing from the Tiakan Temple, accompanied only by an adept of the Mao branch. Now it's your favorite because tandem combat acts with its snake at usual. That does sound very tasty. That was 23 hours after the commencement of family hierarch ascension, by the count of both sun and moon. Moon and star, Nerevar. I'm glad we were able to finish the job before they were fully assimilated. Return the Jawan Womb decided down to its every issue, and please distract everything it's got to offer. Do whatever you need to get the job done. I won't ask any questions. Your wish is my command. Yes, my lord. What of those within? Those who have done a great deal of service to Angan shall learn the secrets of immortality and gain the right to ascend to a higher plane of existence. So sang the song of revered Janren, known to the denizens of Dagwanyon. If none of them could have seen the terrible, twisted, bizarre truth that awaited within the walls of Tiakan Temple. Give me a second. Elder in a jar. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Like the Reddit atheist voice, like, but Dutch, it does fit Faust a lot. Especially when she's got the katana on. Well, I guess it's not a katana, but like, you know, it's ninja inspired, I would say. It is like Genji inspired type business. Fucking, they stuck him in a jar. That is so funny. Little boy, what is the meaning of this? How could you? Of all people. But as figures, their forms seem dead beyond recognition. Sit amidst earth riddled with human remains. Testimony to their predilection for cannibalism. Yum yum. The vision before this chronicle was much like a creation of malevolent ghosts and ghouls. Did you know that this actually means malevolent ghosts and ghouls? And it's funny because all of these letters look the same. Physical manifestations of the supernatural. Strength, chaos, and spirits. Did you know that this means supernatural, strength, chaos, and spirits? Many people don't know this.
That's a good one, Grandpa. Of all people, really, who else did you expect?
I'm so Chinese. It's because look, it's because I fell into a coma and like I saw China. Your LARPing language is just like I do. That's fair. Elder Monkey wrote.
That's what you are. How dare you?
It's like that. It's like that skit by the guys who were like with the turkey.
You're a fuckwit! That's what you are! You're a fuckwit!
General, I was joking. The turkey is in the oven. It'll be done in 10 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, a little measure. How dare you practice such cruelty? Let you get a belt down of our good history. Mark my words, your transgressions shall beget severe consequences. Jean Ren, an elder of the Zhu family, cast vulgar curses towards Zhao Baoyu. Yet without even a scant trace of wrath, he replies placidly.
Misunderstanding. Perhaps one of my steady adherence to the path. This is untrue. No, I did not let their vulgarities linger over long in my heart. Yet the whole of I socket aches still.
Double ellipsis with a comma.
Oh, cease. You didn't rise. Records often fail to speak the truth, even when honesty has guided the brush.
Then, the new master of Hongyan shut his eye deep in thought. He rubbed his his chin contemplatively like this. Type business. Then he spoke again, only after enough time to imbibe a cup of tea has passed. Yes, I did get to heaven. It was Chinese. About the tea he was making. Do you want tea time? I can wait. Guy, go ahead, man. I'm sitting here. Dun 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 da 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 da. Man, I wonder what's the current time in Alaska. Okay, so if we calculate that the current time in the time zone that's +12 is usually Hawaii or so around, and Alaska is like directly above it or something like that. So assuming that it's like -1 from Hawaii, and assuming that I'm on Central European time zone, which is +1, that would mean an exact separation of approximately 22 hours, would it be? No, it would be -11, wouldn't it? As opposed to +1. So it'll be 12-hour difference, assuming it's gonna be like, okay, so it's gonna be like plus 10 hours. I mean +12, you can just do some quick maths. That means it's gonna be 30, 55, that means it would be 8:55. It's currently 8:55 in Alaska. What am I doing? Well, I was wondering what the current time in Alaska is, but so I decided to do quick maths, you know? While I'm waiting for you. Alright, you back? You back? Okay, cool. Take a little sip of tea. Actually, it's probably hot as fuck. You know, whenever you're ready, take a sip of tea. Alright. Hold up, hold up, hold up. There we go. Okay, that works. Oh! Stop. Stop recording again. Oh. There we go. That's good. That's good. This works.
Hey, you there, kowtowing one, with your head buried between your hands, speak! Regale us with the tale of Kong family. What happened of the donkey? And how they came to be annihilated?
Well, you see, the game didn't sell well. Because it didn't have Mario in it. And people got very, very sad. The Kong family has...
The Kong family has, in their greed, violated the laws of Hong Yong! And for that they were annihilated, my lord. Slopped, chopped, and turned into goofy goobers. Huh. See how he's made a liar, though earnestly he read from the records? Yet returning from the Kong's honor shan't be of any benefit to Hong Yong just yet. Let us continue this perusal.
There you defy will, the will of Hong Yong's venerable ancestors. Have you no shame? Have you not enjoyed the precious blessings we can bestow upon?
Oh, is that what you call those things you grant me in endeavor to sate your puerile need for entertainment? Blessings? I was made to witness the ruin that destroyed the Kong family, all for the sake of Jean Ren's entertainment. A Twitch clown, if you will. Back-feathered cuckoos pecking humans apart, seizing their nests, forcing their eggs inside, and newborns sending their way out to the world through their stomachs, and the people... It's almost like peeping the horror. What abominable cycle. What terrible screams, what awful sights. I plucked my eye out, for I could bear it no longer. Was it because I was seized by the horror of that moment which edged itself into my psyche? No. No. But simple, unbearable disgust, knowing that the old and odious worms, the ailing vermin of Hong Yan, lurking behind the eye, other voracious jaws coveted my emotions. I had to remove it, lest I vomited. They weren't blessings. All you've given me is a curse. You're a child! Only time stand between you and the demon. But time you too shall know. Right, I recall child, but never expense for anything you ever sought, anything you ever desired. Oh, that! I remember still, it was only a week. After a week with that eye locked in my room that you could not bear the tedium and send someone for me. 1 billion alm did I ask for travel expenses with the jade, for I knew not by what other means I might dissuade you, and not long after, she me and sent Devyat fixes to deliver all kinds of precious riches before me. But all that gold, all that treasure you have given me, were just transactions, were they not? He sent me to provide you with attainment, with something to assuage the tedium of overlong existence, and I received gold and treasures every man, when Germa finds his fucking viewers... when Germa finds his viewers and he, like after beating the horror, he had to block his eye out, so now he's hunting down his viewers. That's epic. That's a good storyline. That's the most Russian debut I've ever seen. That's fair. I was it's like 50-50 if it's Russian or like Indo-Chinese, you know what I mean? It could be either or. If you told me that Devyat is like a Buddhist principle, I would believe you. I would be completely fooled. What is this if not a mere exchange of goods and services? Our relationship, you can call it that, was simply business.
No, but this is the root.
Jalan Gods, a practice of the Jia family. Unlike the Heisho, whose loyalty changes with the hand that wields their leashes, the Jalan Gods have sworn out of loyalty to the family hierarchy of Da Guanyon. The nature of the publicity, many who are known for their martial strength have designed to join the Jalan Gods. Thus, the Janren seem to
be of the belief that once their full force make their way to Tiakan Temple, they would bring a swift end to Zhao Bao Yu. No matter what childish record you prepare outside, Hong Yan shall. The years in this claustrophobic chamber have clearly rotted your brains. Ishmael is dead. Without the next family hierarch to fill the seat, the ascension is null, ending the beast's respite.
Ellipsis exclamation mark.
How will the leashes of every house and the beasts who were wandering without a family hierarch to serve? The 12 beasts are all mine.
Man, that cannot buy you. Oh, you control them all.
No, how can this be all revealed? Hey, Janwen, why, wow, Jabba, you fuck this guy, why him?
Why him?
My lord, by Heishu Janren. Might that be another name for their adepts?
No, adepts may be mighty, yet they are animals of the back still. To wield the full might of Hong Yan, I needed the approval of the 12 Heishu Janren. I would have loved nothing more than to borrow the true strength of each branch as well. Alas, they were adamant that such forces cannot be deployed unless the need was to battle forces foreign to this island.
Double dots, my lord. Double ellipses with a comma.
Everything you have heard as far as regards to writer's information, you will not record them.
Now spoke the adept of Mao, and impressed upon this chronicle that he mustn't leave any record of exchanges concerning Heishu Shanren, the negotiations that were had with those of whose existence we heretofore knew nothing. The adept of Mao, upon realizing that this chronicle had been making a transcript of her entire speech, drew her hand close to the hilt of her blade, doubtless contemplating the untimely departure of his head would restore him, until the new master of Hongyan laughed and spoke thusly.
There are no rules against records in New Hongyan. Record as you will,
said he, and permitted this record to be made.
Heed me, 12 beasts. Plunge these parasites working against the prosperity of Hongyan into the gutters of Avicii, and ban this guy for life.
They were availed, not even a moment of respite. Their existence is now eternally condemned. Which is stained by hatred and drenched in suffering echoes endlessly betwixt the walls of Tiakan Temple. Zhao Baiyu gently beholds inferno in his eye. Once outside, his chronicle saw that there was nothing but hollowness reflected in his eye. No happiness, no wrath, no sorrow, no joy, only a void of emotions. I observe with satisfaction, however, where he has cut down the former hierarch, once called the Venerable Jiamu or Shi Taijun, and some of the Zhanren. For his gate, the part in Tiakan Temple was light.
It is said I observe heavenly rules, so I must rise closer to it. Yet I see it plainly still, the tall sky from the abyss of Tiakan Temple.
The soul there stand in Zhao Baiyu's heavenward ascension. No Jialang gods and soldiers of the four families.
It may be tall, but the sky is only a simulacrum, no.
It may be tall, but the sky is only a simulacrum, my lord.
When false becomes truth, so too does truth become false. When non-existence becomes existence, so too is existence non-existence. The shimmy in that sky was real, thus the sky it was. It appears as sky to me as well, thus the sky it shall remain.
Double ellipsis with a dot.
It is not a difficult concept. Shift your focus away from distinguishing truth from falsehood, and instead determine the perspective by which you view the world. Speak on your level. Ah yes, from my perspective, the Jialan gods are not the shields of Hongyan. From where I stand, they're rebellious impurities, so dare stand against the new masters of Hongyan.
Then the purge has already begun.
2 hours. 32 hours after the commencement of the family hierarchy evaluation. Jialan gods make their last stand. Hold on. There we go. Jialan gods make their last stand, barricading every pathway that connects Tiakan Temple to the board of directors. But I eradicated ere the 2 hours end at the claws of the Heishu, whose reach have conquered every corner of Dagwanyan.
Thereafter, Zhu Baiyu overpowered the four families in the board of directors with his sheer might, and it seems that I'm all caught up. Enough entertainment has been had. The fools have convened to discuss a thing as equally benighted as them. The vote of no confidence, was it? Must have all been dealt with.
Those who once used to roll over Hongyan from the highest peaks did not look out from the ground in his presence. The new master of Hongyan sits higher than all. observing the obsequious message before him. When the bell tolls to tell the time, he speaks, his voice echoing in every corner of Hongyan. The tone was low, but the reverberations were deep and bone-chilling. Thus, none in Hongyan were spared from his speech. None.
Commander Indrik Boreal, his drugged speech drove the guardsmen mad.
Hear my voice, resident of Dangunian. We shall not fail, no? The shall... You don't know that reference, you don't fucking know that reference, it's fucking Dawn of War. The shall lie as easily as they breathe.
Yo!
And the Wang are bereft within a small room to lie in.
Yo!
Even the years of great harvest, as you are blinded in pursuit of gold.
Yo! Another single engraving welcomes she in 10 steps. Yo!
Far away the houses are in decline. Only bloodstains remain in the path of history Hongyan has taken.
How long is story? Too long, apparently.
Thus Hongyan shall no longer suffer the hierarchs.
Its masters need a name still, however, a new title.
The Lord of Hongyan.
I see he just renamed himself to the Lord. Nice. And now he's Honglu again.
All hands should forward address me as Honglu, Crimson Dew, Lord of Hongyan.
Nice. Oh, sorry, ellipsis. Double ellipsis separated by a spacebar. Double ellipsis with a comma separated by a spacebar.
Much blood has been spilled already, yet red dew stained every dawn of Hongyan crimson. No forgiveness did His Majesty bestow upon those who dared pursue selfish ends. The sun transformed as the moon waned, banners of Dagwan Yan fell one by one. And while its night was bright still, many a human cast a shadow in the light. Some decry him as a tyrant and a despot, for the metallic stench of blood was ever present in His Majesty's wake. Yet the morning could have never come without the cost of bloodshed. His Majesty did not expel those who spoke honestly before him, and bestow government posts to those who gave him sincere advice. The alleys were calm, yet no longer plagued by chill. And children's laughter echoed betwixt the narrow streets of the machine jungle. Now some exalt him as a merciful lord of benevolence, for glory and brilliance illuminating his forward path. Honglu. Did you know that this spells Honglu? The Lord of Hongyan. Through the mighty currents of the city may one day wash away his great deeds. While blessed Hongyan during his brief existence was much like a dream. And Damascus... I don't remember the actual lyrics. The point of the mattress. The Astos chronicler shall rectify the name of his title, hereto called Zheng Cheng Lu, as per His Majesty's orders. Entitled Hong Lu Meng, Dream of the Red Dewdrops. Ah! Is this subliminal messaging? Yeah? Left click? Ah! Yeah? Oh... on the next battle. Hey, it's not over yet. Your Majesty, that you be able to throne this nighttime your health took precedence. You grasp at hollow dreams. I have no time to spare for myself with this responsibility I have claimed. I have made good use of what I have learned thus far. I must seek wider, cast my eye toward new teachings.
Dude, I bet people who have one eye, like, love saying eye instead of eyes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see it with my own eye.
It's such a good gimmick when you think about it.
Shang Mang and the
Psychomans.
You'll seek the master of these techniques and bring them before me.
Your Majesty, you mean?
Prepare for a war of the wings.
Yo!
War of the wings, what? It's like a ripoff or Lord of the Rings. Like, what's the deal here, man?
Yo, 40 ducats. All right. Anyway, the business. 30 minutes on one Optai story. Yeah, this is truly high. Like, horrible. Wow, nice. Alright, let's fucking hypercharge this motherfucker. Alright, you know what? Where is excavation? We're gonna excavation and then we're gonna do some of these.
아이고 마지막에 내 펀치 좀 멋있지 않아?
치열했으나 좋은 소식이다. 이제 우리의 활로를 찾을
Fucking YouTuber reaction from Sinclair.
Drop down scary stories.
Nope, that's not enough tickets. I guess I'll steal that, but like it's like whatever. Alright. Hit the lever a few more times.
주문하신 상품 배송 완료했어요. 주문하신 상품 배송 완료했어요. 저 안 늦었죠? 아직
He's fucking crashing out. He's having the worst day of his life. Ah, that's not enough. Hit the lever.
언제나 댓글 하나.
Okay, at least this time we didn't have like the fucking YouTuber reaction.
흑수는 그 새를 몰라.
Ooh, now he stopped scoring. First it was Mao, now it's him. There we go, perfect. He's here! Look! It's him! He's here, he's present. How is Limbus Company? Doing good. This guy is apparently mandatory for my build, apparently. This game looks good? It does look very good. I have been told, however, that the first few chapters of the game are not as good as the ones that are later. But it is good. It is fun after you get into it. He is so cool. Look at him. He is so swaggy. He is my baby girl. Look at him. He has one eye. Hop in canto 4. Alright. Let's hop in canto 4. Let's see what this fine gentleman can do. I mean, I was winning these anyway, but it's gonna be fun. Test him out with Mao fast. Okay. Okay, got it, chief.
그때를 생각하면
Thinking back to those days, I felt as though I had been afloat all the time then.
How are you doing, Yomi, by the way?
그래.
Yes, I was enjoying the life with the feeling of flying in the sky.
그랬기에
Yeah, thus I had been living without knowing for certain if I truly had wings or if I was mere half-wit.
것인지조차 모르고 살았던 것이.
이상 또 잠 안 자고 연구만 한 거야?
You sang. Did you stay up all that work in your research again? I keep telling you, skipping sleep will get you killed.
쟤는 우리랑 달라. 한번 파고들면 잠이고.
Oh, he's something else. Remember how he'd forget to eat or sleep when he's gone into something?
됐어, 동백.
You can't be helped, Dongbake.
이번 낭수료에는
So, what do you
어떤
plan
걸
to show us
우리한테
at this Illuminators conference?
그렇게 밤낮을
I can't help but
버리고
look forward to
밤낮
something you've been
있으면
working on
기대를 안
tirelessly in your
하려고
room.
그럴 수가 없어.
이번에 나는
Yeah, this time I have.
거울이라는 것을
Is that the guy from Spy X Family, but without most of his face? Yeah, yo, he's saying, watch out, that's fucking Twilight. He's a Westerosian spy agent. He's gonna kick your ass, man. Watch out.
Yeah, this time I have made something I call the mirror.
그래서 언제나
Thus, it has always remained unclear.
내가 그날을
Unsure if I regret that day
후회하는지
or reminisce it fondly.
감개.
이상해. You're right.
Yeah, double ellipsis.
Is that with a comma?
That's without a comma.
Isanga's eyes are slowly opened up. Their lives are so easily light, it's so easily recoverable.
그래.
I see.
이번에도
You have my reverse
없이
death. You have reversed my death as you always do.
Double ellipsis. A flash of a light burst out of the golden bow right as it pierced into his chest, blinding everyone for a moment. And Dogbike has disappeared in the meantime. The smiles the people in the photograph made at each other were nowhere to be seen now. Almost done with the counter, it makes me feel any better? Kinda. I suppose, yeah. Dude, we're finally gonna get past Canto 4. The legendary Canto 4. worse if you sang us to your favorite singer. Ooh. Ooh. When's the Germa chapter? When's the Honglu chapter where they fucking glaze him non-stop? They say he's the GOAT, he's the best, we love him so much, we love Honglu? Or is that gonna be like Canto 16 or something? And don't get casting his eyes into emptiness, reviewing the situation we got into.
동백은 틀림없이
I'm sure the bag's plan was to stab me.
제게
Shredding and Ran probably told that I brought help from the outside.
출연 그중에
But she couldn't have known that Yisang would be one of them.
몰랐을 때.
아,
So you brought Yisang here on purpose? I just
제가
invited him as a meat shield knowing that I'd be ambushed. As excellent as my ability to predict this course of events is, I am no prophet.
아니긴 하지만 결과적으로는 잘 됐습니다.
Either way,
목숨을
things
노리고
went in our
찌르는
favor. Yo, check out this TikTok. Yo, sir, check out this TikTok on my phone. Yo, look at this. I'm doom scrolling. I'm Zoomer Samjo. The assault was clearly made with intent to kill.
Yeah, well, it can't be serious. I feel like if I was gonna step it over your boss and you're talking like everything went well.
저희 쪽에서 신체적 손해를 배상해야
It's
할
not a
부분은 없지
responsibility
않습니까?
to compensate for any
혹시
injuries, is it?
심리적인 문제라면
This has led
청구하셔도
psychological scars.
되겠습니다만
You're free to demand compensation,
처리
but
절차가
please
꽤
know that the
까다로워서
procedure will be
충분히
rather
고려하시고.
complex.
아니
Well,
그러니까
brother
지금
is how
얘기하는
you're
말이
describing this all.
되었어.
Yeah, leave the matter there.
아픈 것은
I do not
아픈
feel the
거
announced
없어.
bait, so you have no need to pursue this matter further.
Man, Markiplier is such a kind individual, always looking after his buddies. He's truly the only friend in the entire company. When I turn on the clock, every consequence is reversed. Turn the clothing, bloody the stains, even the smallest the scars are done. You actually have these Yisang's little under eye black things. They make me look like a zombie. You have like long-term undersleeping problem, I see. But that doesn't make it the cause of the damage is something that never happened. Which is why you have to ask. Are you sure are you sure you're okay, Yisang? Yisang shut down my last attempt to acquire with a simple yes, so I couldn't try again until now. But that man named Gubo had no problem raising his weapon against the Yisang while claiming to be his compatriot.
그래.
Yeah, I see.
여지
You must have been
궁금했겠다.
rather curious.
This time he didn't seem to have any intent to dodge my question.
한때 나는
I was once part of an
단체에
organization
몸을
named the
담았어.
League of Nine.
구보.
9 cantos. Gubo,
내
Dongrang,
가슴
and
박을
Dongbek.
찌르던
The one who's down my chest, those faces you have seen,
관리자.
were members of it as
그대가
well,
봤던
manager.
명령들이 함부로 나오는 날.
However, disbanded and scattered one day.
보내되었고
Each of us was flown
흩어졌어.
away to our own path.
그저 그랬을 뿐이야.
What was all there was to it?
뭐야? 그뿐이라기엔
Oh,
너무 많이
what?
빠진 것
Feels
같은데?
like your story's missing a ton of details, you know?
여차저차해서 헤어졌고
You broke up because
어쩌다가
things
서로에게
happened and now
칼을
you're
휘두르는
pointing
사이가
knives at each other.
되어버렸네.
Like, is that it?
아니면 처음부터
Oh, maybe they were never friends at all!
아니었을 그저 순간이야.
It was no more than a moment. I believe my destiny wanted to be up for a time as transient as that.
He started talking a lot. He hasn't turned the chatterbox just yet, but I had the feeling that he'd soon become more talkative. I was reminded of Faust mentioning once that he was never really the quiet sort. Are you really sure you're okay, Yisang?
언제나 괜찮았어.
Oh, so I didn't really pay attention, but is that like a gun? Did he bring like a Glock to a fight, or is that like a baton? I already forgot what his weapon is.
Yeah, I have always been okay.
If that was his true nature, then this might not be a bad thing. Still, my feelings say that I should care for his well-being. Dagger? Ah, okay, I see. That's why it's like silly. That's fair. He is solid snake as well. From my Eurasian mem. Hold, did I miss a line? No. From your recent memory, have you had any particular happy, painful moments or something like that?
Yeah, you're devoting an unusual degree of attention to me today. Well, it does not please me. I will give you an answer since your demeanor is quite unlike the usual.
구태여 뽑아보자면
If I were to choose one, the happiest occasion in
최근에
this
가장
memory would be
기뻤던 일은
when we held an Illuminators conference.
있을 때 가장
And the most harmless one would
절망스러웠던
be
순간 그대를 처음
at the
만난
forest where I first met you.
그곳에서
The very moment my life resumed, I was certain that it had ended
있던
there.
목숨이 그리고
Yeah,
지금
another such moment is now. I'm once again realizing that this regeneration is ever so flawless, unchanging.
어찌 대답이
Yeah, I hope that says
되었는가.
your curiosity. Double ellipsis.
이제
Now, should we not be on our way? I see a long road
갈
ahead of
길이
us.
멀어 보이.
As he walked ahead, I could almost see it. Damn, bro! Fuck! You're looking so stylish in this. Damn, Dante. Fuck! You work out? Damn, bro! You've been hitting the gym. Look at this. Look at this physique. Oh la 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 la. Woo! Shamana, shamana, shamana. And he sang. You can see that despite the fact that his coat is wobbling in the wind, his butt is leaving an imprint here, so it has to be at least this big. You know what I mean? He has a huge ass. He is kicked the fuck up. Damn! Although the moment that was... the one that was perfectly erased, there was still a hole in his chest, wide open with no signs of mending. They stabbed him with the radiation. Damn. Sheesh! Damn, bro, he dripping the fuck out. Damn, they both got that yacht on business. Damn, bro, you sit down with that thing? Fuck, man. Sheesh. Get to witness it again, although they shaded it. They censored it.
이런.
Oh dear.
이 지부에
It seems a radio
선거지
communication
장치가
device
있었던
was
모양이군요.
installed in this branch. His phone was intensely vibrating as though the coals set it on fire.
네.
Yes, I
지금
understand.
바로
I'll
돌아가겠습니다.
return right away.
연구소에 또다시
Seems the
습격이
laboratory
있었던
has been
모양입니다.
raided again.
아까보다 테러범들의
But apparently more
숫자도
terrorists this time on a fiercer
더
offense
심각하다고.
than before.
금방의 서동은
Sorry, commotion earlier was distraction to keep our house here. This could have easily been prevented if it weren't for our collusion.
Notice it has lashed out in frustration.
조금 낯설긴 하네요.
It does feel rather strange. I think this is the first time we're going to a lobotomic corporate punch without facing a single abnormality.
그렇네요.
That's true indeed. Those we did see were resting still in their eggs. Oh, the bandits from Tech Liberation, whatever, must have got some way to put them out in the eggs without lifting a hand, eh?
구체적인 건 직접 봐야
So we'll have to see the details with our own eyes if they really do have the technology to remove the malches into their inactive forms.
그 이상의 기술도
It is certain that they possess the technologies to achieve more.
Well, it sounds like you're delaying the coward, Dongrang, but Miss Faust is one to say I'm gonna step for nothing, you know?
어떻게든 될 거예요.
It'll work out somehow. In our group is K-Corp's most successful researcher. In our group is K-Corp's most successful researcher, and better yet, two of the greatest geniuses in the city. And the richest man alive. And a guy with a fake ass. Two of them. Three of them, as a matter of fact. Four of them. Five of them. Six of them. And Virgilius is back at the bus.
사랑과 정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에
we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Male sinners, yeah, I did count up to 6. Sinclair has no S, right? Sinclair's has no S, but like Dante does, so it's still 6, right? Are we agreeing on that front, or is this like a point of contention? As soon as we get back to the lobby, we could see panic-struck employees run Dongrang and Samjo.
동맹님 잠깐.
Objection? Okay, go ahead. I have not seen Sinclair's ass yet. I haven't seen many of their asses, but I imagine that a man with big, fake, muscular titties does have an ass, by definition. Sinclair does have all that. 7. In that case, it's 7. Mr. Dongrang, a moment, please!
You all turned pale.
다들 얼굴이
Pardon me
시커멓게
for a moment.
보이네.
The situation looks pretty tense. It's kind of awkward to stand still like this. As I meander in the lobby, murmuring meaningless things to myself, Don Quixote scuttled to a shelf.
이곳에 꽂혀 있는
Oh, what manner of books are these? The pictures glitter brightly.
Citing a merry hum, she picked up a study book. Picked up the book as she opened. Isenga also turned his gaze towards the book, possibly bothered something about it. Soon a golden haze unfolded.
모두가 고개를 떨군 채
Once upon a time, when everyone had their heads down and eyes fixed on the ground, there was a person who looked up into the sky.
그 눈에 들어온
Her
것은
eyes were twinkling
하늘에
stars,
반짝이는 별 이름도 없고
connecting the nameless
누구도
stars no
가지지
one else
않던
would look at.
별들을 이어 이름을
The
지어주고
person gave the
내
names she
부모들은
made stars for
이야기를
them as they
만들고
like.
이야기라는 것은
Stories are like
끝이
skeins
없는
of thread
실패라도
without an
같아서
end. Like a trout stuck in a loop of its own making.
의미 없음 속에서
They're drawn and woven together in an effort to find meaning from meaninglessness. They make up the majority of the GDP of Guatemala.
세상에 담겨
All kinds
있는
of stories in the
기쁜
world,
이야기와 슬픈
happy and
이야기가
sad, circle in the night
언제나
sky,
밤하늘에
as much
맴돌았습니다.
as the salmon despised it. Grrr!
그러다 어느 날
And one day, the person's family fell deeply sick, their life nearing its end, but it didn't quite. They got really ill and they were about to die, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen. Fake and homoerotic, as they say.
그는
in Americana.
연인처럼 하늘을
Like
향해
any other day,
그
the person
슬픔을
spoken in
담은
the sky
이야기를
about the grief
하였습니다.
they felt,
그러자
and then
그의 머리 위로
a droplet of water fell into the person's head.
위를 올려다보니
Looking up, the person found a constellation talking to them.
걸고 있는 내게 이름을 붙이고
Dear person who named me and gave me a story, thanks to you, I was cast into the land and pushed by the flow of time, filling the world in full.
세상을 느낄 수 있었다. 별은
Did you know that stars can grant wishes?
내가 내리는
The tears I shed will clear you of your pain.
그리고 나서
Afterwards, a rain fell into the world for a day and a half.
그 비를 맞은 자들은
Everyone caught in the rain was all healed up.
병을
The
앓던
person's
그의
ill family
가족도
recovered their health too.
이제
Just
그와
then, the
그의
person and their
가족도
family, as well as all the residents of the city, have looked up at the
매일
sky and talked
밤마다
about happiness
다
every
같이
night.
하늘을
그래서였군요. K사의 고유 문화 중 하나가
Oh, shut up!
밤에 비가 오면
아쉽.
사람들이 우산 없이 밖으로
Oh, top of the morning,
길을
till I start
걷는다는
explaining. A resident in this case has a customer walking outside with an umbrella, just without an umbrella signing. The rain and light, I said a month over here. Oh, to tell me, am I alone on this again? I'm not about to check. They pamphlet guide to K Corp's nest and back until now. No one?
K사 동
아 그거
Oh, that thing.
지난번에 벌레
I used mine to work some bugs, so I gotta get a new one.
로자 씨는 지금 이 상황에서
Oh,
뭔
just looks like
말인가요?
they're joking around, Rodya. Rodya didn't look like she was joking at all, but it seemed unaware of it.
그런데 이 이야기
Oh, by the way, that story
재생
feels
MP랑
familiar
또
to what the
맹목이
continuation
비슷해
appeal
보이지
does, doesn't it?
비를 맞으면
Is that rain restores you to health?
그
Yes, sir.
별에서
Your
내리는
trade safe was made from rain
피라도
struck by the
담아서
stars?
만들었다는 거야?
아니 그 전에 물
Wait,
같은 게 아니라
wasn't it not about some not
나노
watery stuff in the
로봇이라며.
first place?
What do you think, Faust?
전 연구자예요.
I am a woman of science.
사실에
I prefer judgment based on facts over metaphors. I am a Reddit atheist. I top score every week on r/atheism.
이러한
This so-called analysis and interpretation of stars and clouds might be an area Yishang is more familiar with.
이상 씨가 더 잘할지 그이는 같은
She's a researcher
연구자이지만
like me, but we're not quite the
저는 또
same.
다르니까요.
We are not the same. Yeah. Double ellipses without a comma.
어서 올라가
Yeah, we'd better hurry. The situation seems pretty serious.
이번엔 연구실이
I hear
아니라
they managed to stuff them all the way into rooms where experiments are conducted this time.
어? 그런데 여기는 너무
As the space don't seem too peaceful for such a dire predicament, I see nary a man running away.
대피 명령은 내려진 것 같습니다.
Yeah, check out this TikTok I found.
지난번에 여러분도 보았다시피
It does appear that
대피를
there's been an
이미 한 적이
evacuation
있었고,
order. However, as even as last time, this is not the first emergency that occurred this week. Might be worried that the evacuation again could disrupt the 70-hour work week policy. Okay, so hypothetically, if you do 40-hour work week policy, assuming that they shove you on Sunday and Saturday, that's plus 10. Then, assuming they add like an hour and a half, I guess it would. Yeah, okay, that just makes sense. It's either that or you do 6 hours. No, I guess you do 10 hours a day, and that's like without weekends, and that's. I mean, for Lobotomy Corporation, that's not the worst, if you exclude the terrorist attacks, you know? You know, if you got fucking if you got snacks in the working room for Lobotomy Corporation like type shit, that's not too bad, you know what I mean? You only occasionally might be blown up by like robot fucker terrorists, you know what I mean? That's not the worst. Like yeah, at least you're not getting shouted into the fucking the doom pain train that turns you into monstrosity. Like a fucking Cthulhu train. Working in this kind of place is not easy, huh?
이해가 안 되는 건.
I don't get it. How was this attack possible? It didn't seem like a structure that allowed intruder to sneak into the room undetected.
시간이 없으니까
We're running short of time, so I'll explain as we go up.
이의
Object.
우리가 같이
Give
올라가야
one
하는
reason we should go with you.
계약
Indeed, as a
조건
contract has
원수.
been fulfilled.
맞아요.
Yeah, that's true. As much as I want to give the bow to you, it's been taken before our eyes.
분말
Trashes.
이거
Is
맞는
this
거야?
really right? Hey, what does the contract exactly say?
글쎄요.
I couldn't say.
제가 법조계
I'm not
쪽으로는
all too
약해서.
knowledgeable when it comes to legal matters. Really? I thought you were the legal matters guy. I guess this guy is just HR. No, wait, he's the Department of Food Resource Development. Where the fuck does he stand in this? No, hold on. What's his part? It just says that he is the entire department. Like, he's not just a clown, he's the whole circus. Ah, it's fine. He's probably just head of the food resource department. That's it. That's all he does. Instead of arguing back as usual, Sam just suddenly got busy wiping his glasses.
삼퇴
S.A.
삼조 씨.
Sec.
대답하세요.
What? Is she threatening to like a fucking right there in the lobby? Huh? Don Quixote, people this works in that club. Mr. Samjo, she wants answers. Hmm? My guy, she just said S.A. menacingly at you, man. You better fucking give her the answers. He's pretending, like he's pretending he. What? Sorry, huh? No, sorry, I don't understand. Sorry, what? Nah, I understand. I'm afraid what you mean. No, sorry.
삼퇴
S.A. Damn, she's fucking crazy. Sheesh. I said, what the fuck is up with her pants? What the fuck are they made out of? Like, shit is. Does she put out the fucking cigarette butts on her pants? What the fuck is this? Like, girl, you fucking you got your shit covered in like the grease from chicken. Like, what's up with this?
삼조 씨,
Oh, some.
이번에 대가리를 깨버린다고.
Wait, no, she's real. No, she's actually saying it. She's actually saying that she's gonna fucking molest this man right in the corridor. For real. Samjo, she says she'll assail you this time.
틀렸어.
Wrong. I said I'll assail him right now.
긴급 상황입니다. 긴급. 어서 올라가시죠.
This is an emergency. An emergency. You should go upstairs quickly. Let's hurry along for now, Ryoshu. I'm so angry, I swear it. Samjo urgently sent us upstairs. The hallway that was clean and calm hours ago is now done in a complete mayhem filled with screams and fleeing people. I wish there was crying, clinging to someone who appeared to be a Liberation Alliance member.
도와주세요, 동랑님 살려주세요.
Oh, help me, Mr. Duncan! Please help me!
제 직원이
My staff member is begging for help.
놓아드릴
Would you consider letting them go?
원하는 게
If
정보라면
it's
내가
legitimate,
드릴게요.
I'll give it to you. We're planning to go out for a staff dinner tomorrow, and the restaurant we booked serves such delicious meat.
고기 대신
It'd be rather unfortunate to smell of waiting us market from incense stick at a funeral set of meat on the grill, wouldn't you agree?
동고
Regardless, well, we're new for
Why? You're walking in on a knob now? What happened to your robots and what are they fighting for your wimps?
I'll go this big a robots either. Or for better useful looking for
설마
Are you trying to?
테러 단체의 적출을 명받았다.
We're ordered to exercise service. Target all bars.
저희 쪽 숫자가
Eh?
훨씬 많아요.
Yeah, outnumbered by what
조금
margin?
시사하지만
My beloved fair, but it seems we won't have any trouble winning him.
라님의 주요 분야는
My friend is perceived as hijacking my clothes.
전투보단
She was more exposed to hijacking further.
Welcome. Here at Gay Corp, we value your safety above all else.
지가
Oh, wait, that's...
Right, everyone's safety. I believe you'll launch if you leave 120 meters of combat. You are 49 meters away from the perimeter.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
If you do not attack the enemy within the next 5 seconds, the camp will be administered according to regulatory rules. You have 4 seconds remaining. Wait, Abby. The enemy now.
Damn it, I've got no choice.
Yeah.
어째서?
What's the fucking voice? Why?
당연히 붕괴의
I want to get
불막을
hit by the
잡으니까.
camp. I want to live.
Current status. No disaster detected. All status green. Please stand in line for regeneration ampules.
그렇군.
Yeah, see.
처치 또한
They're weighing the lives with ours, not like what we do. Please permit us to engage.
Got it. Okay, that's funny. That's kind of an explanation as to like how this situation is occurring. They're mental though. Mentally, they're very okay. They're very fine with the situation mentally. Bro, look at this motherfucker. Dude, the sheer amount of stench he exudes from his body is just forming a mega aura. Look at this. Like, bro hasn't washed in centuries. He smells like pure, filtered, perfected, utterly refined ass. It's like the poop has pooped itself business. Alright, let's see what he does. Also, guys, you do realize you just need to kill the mechs, right? You don't need to rip the guys apart. It's just the robots, man. What are you guys?
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. Yo! Okay, let's see him do like the perfect Kamehameha or whatever it is. Yo! Yo! Ba! Ba! Bam! Bam! Bam!
비켜달라고 했잖아요.
푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
By the way, who am I getting for number 5 for Rapture? Taxpayer dollars gone to waste.
이 정도쯤이야?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's taxpayer dollars though. I think it's exploitation of labor dollars kind of deal. I would say one of the Heishos, honestly. It's fair. I mean, in a perfect world, I can get like, what was it, like the rooster? Was it like Yisang Rooster that was like filling the spot, like Faust? But like at the same time, I'd need like another role. I mean, I'm gonna get like another 10 roll soon, relatively soon, and I can stuff them in. You say you should definitely pick whichever one is your favorite animal. Glazing the sea. Don Quixote is still top scoring. What do I even have though? Do I have any cool stuff? Do I have any cool stuff on Rhodia? Nope. Not on this guy, nope. Markiplier? Nope. You guys copy on that one. And is this one? Is this one Rupture? Are you Rupture? Do you do Rupture? No, you're a Bleed build. Seven minutes is all I can spare play with you. I'll just pick what first might have. Are you a Rupture? No, you're also a Bleed. I presume you're some sort of stupid bullshit build. Inside. Homie builds books. You don't recommend using 2 stars? That's fair. Like, what 3-stars do you want to have? I mean, what do you do? You're a poise guy, so you build poise. It's like, whatever. I mean, theoretically, I could... No, I'm just replacing one poise guy with another poise guy. Do you have, like, one rupture ability by any chance? No, he has no rupture abilities whatsoever, I think. Actually, maybe I can scroll down. Can I scroll down? Nope. Nope. Not that I'm ever gonna get skill 3 on this guy, but like... he does bleed and paralyze, but like, it's like, that's not business. Sloshing. Oh yeah, I do have Nailcorp Groshhammer, don't I? Man, Mersault getting done so fucking dirty on the epic rolls. What the fuck is facades? I see, I see. So you get like specific skins. Yeah, I guess I'm good for now. There is nothing I can do truly. Plus, it's not like I'm gonna have a problem for a while. Yeah, but it's skins. Man, look at him fucking dripped out like full on Super Saiyan style.
사랑과 정의 이름으로 지금 이곳에 등장!
I mean, adding skins for skins is wild though. But I guess it's because like different up tiers have their own individual bits. Guys, you don't actually have to turn these guys into mashed potatoes, just kill the robots, guys.
Damn, he's so cool though. He's so swaggy.
Yup! Yup!
Yeah! Bam. 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 Ba 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 bam. Bam. Bam.
Was he attacking the friendly robot? Sorry, the friendly guy? Oh yeah, he really is just attacking a guy because... Alright, hypothetically, can I just like attack the robot guy and... Nope, apparently they're stuck. Can't do shit here. Whatever. Just kill him. I can't be bothered to figure out why I cannot attack that guy, specifically. Yo! Send him to the fucking Shadow Realm. Yo! 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 That's a combo. You know, the focused encounter. Ah, okay, so it's only focused encounters where you can aim. No, I get it now. I was like, oh, of course, like, because fucking, I keep forgetting. It is one of the coolest things I've seen in this game, that is true. They both go in and then they do red and yellow. Teleportation bit. Don Quixote is still top scoring, always top scoring Quixote. I see do like 2 unopposed attacks, that's pretty good. Alright, let me just farm, like, the currency for this one. Just hit the lever real quick. Just like, alright boys, just kill him. These guys are all stressed out. Bam, bam. Bam. Don Quixote never stops scoring. Good work there. I could tell you dealt a hard blow. Oh yeah, should I equip Angela announcer? I should probably equip Angela announcer and see what she says. Although she's gonna say some bullshit. Yes, it appears you killed this guy. Yes, it appears you killed this guy. It's like, Angela, please. Yep. He's about to fucking hit that nihil. Yep. Looks like Moog, the motherfucker.
해주시면 안 돼요?
Welcome to the birthplace of our dynasty!
And then he talks about like having sex with Mikola. That was, you know, a great game. What a funny fucking game. Not just like having sex with Mikola, like full on having children with Mikola. They are both men. It's epic. It's great. But maybe he was talking metaphorically. You never know.
야간 항해를 넘
I mean, the fuck was I gonna do? I was gonna go to like,
야간
where is
항해를
it?
너무 길게 하는 건
Window?
좋지 않소.
Is it here? No, it's somewhere
안전을
around.
따진다면 그건 상식일 테요.
Where is it? Sinners? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see what Angela has to say.
다시 한번 소개하는 편이
Cheese to meet ya. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. Clicks completely the wrong button. Was absolutely wrong button. Oh, that's the wrong button.
어디 있는가?
Type business.
깡도 없다는 말은
Well, I take back what I said about being small and swims. I was surprised they didn't run away while we were scrapping.
Brr.
너넨 이제
You're
죽었어.
sure dead now. Bunch of book smart shots you think using others made is talent.
맞는 말이네요.
Fair board.
그래서 이번에는
I was about to brought something new from the lobotomy core branch.
Damn. They brought those fucking ego suits. Dripped the fuck out. Oh, yo, they got that slosh. Lobotomy ego sloshing? Lobotomy ego red shit. Yo, look at these fucking guys. They're sloshed up the fuck up. Look at them. Peak. They got that fatty on business. Bam, bam. 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 Ba 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 ba. One shot.
재밌네.
Relatively one shot. Not perfectly one shot, but just relatively, kind of, sort of one shot.
탕류의 허덕이 저 해충들을 도려내라.
Man, they're just gonna keep doing this move because it does a trillion damage one day. Oh, yeah, that's like 1 billion damage. And then they get plus morale.
Faust, explode this guy's balls now! He has inconvenienced me.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았던 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
You know what, on one hand, Angela talking about bullshit is, like, you know, distracting, but on the other hand, it is kind of fun.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Jarvis, do 300 damage to
내가
that
모르는
guy.
것들이 많아.
어이, 이상하지 않아?
Jarvis, remove that guy from existence, please. Thanks.
Isn't something come up about this?
해보란 거.
Or should you go something you could keep it all the time and would use whenever like that? Because I didn't know you could do
난
that.
몰랐는데 다들 알 거 아니야.
Well, no, because it's a kind of magic tool. It's a lot of work. Just keeping my sanity from tumbling over.
그리고 누가 그러지 않았어?
Besides, didn't someone say those people used to be lab workers? How is it possible for them to use ego better than we do?
This is not a matter of proficiency in battle.
무슨
The massive blows some other trick.
Is that like... I like forgot the canon explanation. Is it like when they like enter a battle, they like do the Power Rangers like... They do like a Power Rangers animation and they turn into the Power Ranger egos? Is that how it canonically works? Or is it just like they canonically don't use any egos or something like that? Ah, no, Egos is the Super Saiyan bit. No, it isn't. That's... Dude, I don't know if I can remember, dude. There's so many fucking... Pretty much, it's canon. Okay, cool. Thanks.
I must have employed some other trick
한 가지 짐작 가능 가능성이
to my possibility of mind.
만약 저들이
I never just
생선들을
opened about just on a
다른
wage
형태로
form and
수입할
figured out which measure I think is a value of what the corporation
내구를
did.
발현한 다시마를
In other words, it repeatedly researched the conditions of corrosion and trained himself to repress it using clip out the turret image of the golden bow.
단기간에라도
It could be possible to use eagle well without being infected by corrosion even after a short period.
저들이 사용하는
What they're
것은
using are tools, compressed and pressed into general utility.
그렇다면
What does that mean?
로보토미
No, what
코퍼레이션에서도
corporation did the same.
네. 그곳에서는 애고를
Yes,
추가할
rather
수
than
있는
fixers, regular employees were
인간적인
given the
지능을
ego
사용했어요.
to work with.
물론 저희가 사용하는 애고는
Of course, what we have right now isn't enough fighters what the wing used to have.
정제된 애고는 잠깐만요.
Well, hold on. If you say it again, I'm gone boss. Don't spell the minister bar.
있다는 얘기겠군.
There must be. Like the dong bag rested in her hands.
I cannot help it but question the security of this facility. The leader of the terrorists is really roaming in your building and not once has her presence been reported.
반박하겠습니다. 라고 하고
As much as I'd like to object, I don't have much to say. I didn't expect them to break in so easily. Okay, when's gonna be the plot point where it's like, it was my plan all along! I am the CEO! You see, I couldn't do this for legal reasons, so we're doing tax fraud.
기술 해방 연합은
The Technology Liberation Alliance is formed by former researchers of renowned firms, after all.
그런가?
I see. So they were villains of bright minds. But I must wonder, can individuals of bright minds send the villainy? What a bewildering conundrum.
혼란스러워.
너무 감탄하지 마십시오.
Don't let them
그렇게나
fascinate you.
현명했다면
If they were so
멀쩡히
wise,
다니던
they
대기업을
wouldn't have
관두고
quit their
이런
enviable
테러나
jobs at
계획할
large
이유가
firms for
없었습니까?
terrorist organization in the first place.
원했던 삶과
I remember what I wanted. Man, the relaxation from it being spring is so good, but like at the same time it's really good. Also, for the first time, Mao top scoring.
떳떳이 살아갈 수 있게.
Unprecedented. Yeah, bright villains too, whatever. Hit the lever.
종의 이름으로 지금 이곳에
That's so true, Don Quixote. You're always right. Always. Absolutely always. Don Quixote knows everything. Alright, just kill him. Obliterate him.
내 편에 설 수밖에 없어. 완벽하게 버리.
Oh, Dante is still speaking.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않기 때문에
Dude, Angela is just like fucking tweaking out. What is she talking about?
하지 말았어야지.
I am. Maybe I should turn off Angela. Oh, kill him. Yep. Slay him. Obliterate him. Double team this motherfucker. And gooped. And he's still alive, actually. I'm not well versed enough. That is a shame. Wow. Hold up, I dealt so much sanity to them, they're just like double, triple stunned. That is funny.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Man, she's more yapping.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
Useful book to our catalog from the Library of Ruina.
언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Dude, she's still yapping.
세상의 모든 것이
She won't stop, man.
단 하나일
Ah! Is it like book and library of Ruina? It's just like an anomaly or a guy. They shove people into books. They give them like the fairy tale treatment.
지금 우리가 보는 경치가 바로
다음 배송지는
I like how before every mission as well it tells you whether, like, hey, are you sure you want to have an announcer?
곤란하네요.
This is traveling. I don't mind art locations, but if that place were to be attacked, it'll cause a major setback.
동랑님, 알폰소 이사님의 긴급
Mr. Dongrang, check out this TikTok reel. Look, it's Logan Paul. This is great, isn't this, Mr. Dongrang? Oh, so you have an urgent call from director Astolfo Alfonso.
혼나겠다.
Oh boy. She's about to give me a talking to. Can't you take care of the call for me, Samjo?
I'm 10 levels away from a really important level. Isn't that nice? Yeah! Yeah, it's great.
이미 그러고 있었습니다만.
It's great. I'll get there. Just give me 2 hours out of the 1 hour that I'm gonna be playing for today. I already have been, but her patience is nearing its limit.
Oh well, I'm not getting away from this. Pardon me for a second.
실례 좀 할게.
While Dungrang was away, we spotted an employee who had evacuated across the hallway, nearly wandering.
잘 보십시오, 관리자님.
Watch closely, good manager. You see a like snooping around like that in the middle of danger? Most likely means you found someone with useful information. It would be wise to make good use of them.
이봐. 우린
Hey,
소란을
friends, stop doing
해결하려고
film here.
외부
Deal with
협력을
commotion.
펼치고
What's going on?
무슨 일이지?
That's only 4 story levels? Oh, that's gonna be rather fast then. I do read a lot.
그게
I've been looking for Miss Shredder, but I can't find her anyway. I need to tell her to evacuate.
피하려고 말.
She's left her computer on. Where could she be? Actually, she
그래.
Alright, we'll find her. You evacuate first.
대피해.
감사합니다.
Oh, thank you. 감사합니다.
자,
Now,
슈레니가
alternative
테러를
format has been
끊었구나
removed. Its
그랬지.
staff is still in
내
model,
тех닉은
and her
미치지.
computer is left
컴퓨터는
on.
완벽한 전술적
We complete tactile advantage.
심지어
It didn't cost us any strength.
사용하지도 않았고.
Probably thanks to the pride in this achievement. Odyssey sounded much more excited than usual, but no one else seemed to care.
슈렌느라는 분의 컴퓨터.
Oh, the computer trying to use the password was Miss Ran, right?
보고 싶.
We were thought in close relations with Ran, exchanging lots of messages. If we're lucky, we might find a pending email, some other clue in her computer. It should hopefully give us some insight into technology liberation lines too.
말귀를 잘 알아듣는군요. 의외.
You're quick to understand. That was unexpected. I mean, very much expected of my executive
저의
manager.
관리자님이십니다.
That's my manager, alright? That's my executive manager. Fuck yeah, brother. Makes me feel like a real-blooded American.
좋아 좋아.
Alright, kid. The problem is now we're gonna sneak into the office. Well, that seems kind of just walk in and both faces get us out with a classic suspicion.
If I had to choose a sinner who can still keep a still face and avoid suspicion, well, she's saying,
소인에게 맡겨만 준다면
Give this humble knight one more chance and I shall succeed.
Mersolto, think you can handle it?
As long as you command.
Yeah, I'm counting on you. Yeah. Totally. Smack him. Head deliver.
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
Why are there shopping carts in the background?
재밌네.
No, hold on.
좀더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Oh, those are paper trolleys. They're like the trolleys that got papers in them.
생각은 하지 않았으면
They're not
좋겠어.
shopping carts, you see. There's
사람을
tier
죽이고
1
싶지 않았다면
and there's tier 2.
너희도 세피라들도 처음부터
That's how
거래를
this
하지
works.
말았어야지.
완벽한 거리감.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Oh, he does like a full spin move. Ah.
의 허덕이나.
이 정도쯤이야?
짐승들의 재갈을 풀겠다.
Bam, bam,
목을 떨고 싶어.
bam, bam,
넌
bam,
키울 수도 없겠구나.
bam.
나의 승리다.
Alright, kill him. Yep.
매니아를 만들어두길 잘해. 이번에도 잘해줬어.
Styled him so hard, he
유익한 책이
exploded
또
from the
하나
aura.
늘었네.
Damn. So sad.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
Angela, you're
이렇게
so
하나씩
right.
알아가다 보면
Angela, you're always so
언젠간
right. It's so
반드시
true.
찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
승리의 보람과
As always, Don Quixote top scoring doesn't matter.
적 있는가?
Don Quixote is currently reporting her team like in chat. She's like GG easy,
문제는
like fucking team diff. Angela does have a lot on her mind.
너희 보조사서들은
She's very
내가 가진 거
nervous
없을 거야.
system.
그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고 결국 버려진
You know, she needs to
신세상.
take a bath.
나는
A green bath.
너희도 마찬가지야. 그러니 협력해줬으니
Bam.
단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있어. 재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
You know, I'm curious what would Angela bathwater taste like. I bet it would taste like Mountain Dew.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
And yeah, I don't think Angela wants to have a green day. I think she likes the color blue more, but like, this weird must be stopped. Hey, I'm talking about Lobotomy Corporation lore. Remember, they put her in, they turned her into the Mountain Dew machine.
시켜달라고 했잖아요.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
Like she, or is that like,
사람을 죽이고 싶지
was that
않았으면
Angela?
너희도
Or was that the, no, is Angela the robot or is Angela the OG? I don't remember. Bam.
정의 이름으로 이 정도쯤이야? 혀 아르카나 슬레이브.
They never greened her?
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘 이번에도 잘해줬어.
I'm misremembering IG.
유익한 책이
I thought it was
또
like
하나
the
도시에는 내가 모르는
the
것들이
person
많아.
that the AI was
이렇게
based
하나씩
on
알아가다 보면
started just
반드시
fucking
찾을 수
like their
있겠지.
entire body dissolved except for
세상의
like
모든
the nervous system.
단 하나의
And then the nervous system started leaking fucking like liters and liters of Mountain Dew or something like that. And that's like then it's a very useful liquid.
승리의 보람과 세상의 아름다움에 대해 들어본 적 있는가? 없어도 전혀 상관없.
다음 배송지는
That was some bit of the lore, wasn't it? That's 100% some bit of the lore.
너희 보조사서들은 나와 다른 바 없을 거야. 마간 그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고
혀
결국 버려진 신세상.
아르카나 빛.
나는 살고 싶어.
You think I'm in a
너희도
psychosis?
마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으니
No, that would check out. That makes sense.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
That does make sense. That is logical.
쓰레기로 전려.
Bam, bam, bam.
1분밖에 걸리지 않네.
Fucking wobbling fluid. Bam, bam, bam.
만만찮겠군. 우리 하지.
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam,
정의 이름으로
bam.
악은
재밌네.
해주시면 안 돼요?
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 마감하지 못해.
목을 떨궈주마.
Bam, bam, bam.
푸름을 틔울 수도 없구나.
Bam, bam, bam.
악은 이렇게 정화되었네.
Bam, bam.
비켜주시면 안 돼요?
Explode his ass.
완벽한 거리.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는
Jarvis.
내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
Grab this man by the
이렇게
balls
하나씩
and slap him
알아가다
silly.
언젠가 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하여
내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
복귀했습니다.
Ja, ich hab return.
슈렌느의
There was
메일함에서
one
읽어볼
message in
만한
Kanye's mailbox that was
흠뻑이었어.
deemed worth reading. Did you know that ribbon worms have a proboscis they use as a whip? Curious. Is it the penis? He also uses it to swing around like Spider-Man. Ah. I think I confused it with the slugs. I think the slugs do the penis thing. Where they fence with their it's like a fun factoid. But yeah, ribbon worms. Oh yeah, ribbon worms. They have the thing where they spill out. They're like no, that's different guys. I was thinking of the guys who like spit out their entire digestive system, like a frog. and then they swing that shit back in.
다만 인쇄
Sie anteigen die document met op dat je memorize mails content.
잘 지내시나요?
I hope you're doing well, Miss Han. Open parenthesis, star, tier, swang dash, caret, close parenthesis.
괄호.
You can skip those parts.
알겠습니다. 중요하지 않은 내용 같아 보이는
Although ribbon
문장으로
wars do go for extradition,
생각하겠습니다.
their proboscis is not used during the process. Unless they are very kinky ribbon wars. That is true. That is factual. You know, I bet there are fucking animals out there that actually have fetishes. You know what I mean? I bet some animal out there has like a fetish. Like there's like an otter who just cannot have a sex without like having a clam in his hand. You know what I mean? Nether's 2 doubles in the space perpetuation master did not appear important.
선배가 말한 게
I've been
정말인지
I've been trying to figure out what you said earlier was true.
저는 접근이
No.
어렵네요.
But that sucker is making it hard.
저도 나름 팀장으로
No.
진급했는데
I've been promoted to a team manager too, but I wasn't let in just because I didn't win that silly best award. Free what? Is that the Ukrainian flag on top of the USSR flag? Hold up, I need to like full screen this. Hold up. Dong gas. Huh? Alright. That is funny. However, it was just a free sticker. That's
그리고
fair.
무슨 꿍꿍이인지
And now he's recruiting collaborators from the outside, probably to help with whatever he's plotting.
신생 회사에서
I heard it from a newly found company, and I haven't checked what kind of people they were yet. But they're all haughty and arrogant, just like their client. Ukrainian flag has a blue at the top and yellow at the bottom. Oh yeah, true. Wheat field with a blue sky, isn't it? Yeah, that checks out.
그래도
Still, the plan will proceed as intended. We'll succeed and return to a glorious past. To the Roman Empire. To tell the truth, my most dazzling memory was when I first met you after joining the company.
우리의 목표는
But our goal is more ambitious than that.
그러니까
So let's promise to meet again there.
어떤
In
기술도
a past where no technologies existed, allowing everything that existed to shine brighter.
거기선 날개가
Their
달리지 않는
chickens will
닭들이
freely
처음
fly
날고
over the
있을
meadows,
거예요.
their wings uncut.
팔이 잘리는 사람이
With a person who
생기면
loses their arm will
모두가
comfort them
위로해줄 팔이 없어도
and learn how to live together even an arm is missing.
풍족한
We may
음식과
not be able
문화,
to enjoy sumptuous
우리가
feasts or
누렸던
conveniences of
모든
modern
자원들을
civilization,
얻겠지만
and we won't have nearly as many resources at our disposal. Man, my voice is dying, isn't it?
아무것도 없는 그곳에서는
In that vastness, go free to walk all day. I'm planning to bring faces from the outside for the plan. My juniors have gotten too used to the amphils.
지나치게 익숙 비약적인 발전을
Rapid
거르는
development
것에
can only be viewed by
누군가의
means
품과
that cause
고통을
pain
빼낼
and
수
suffering to
있다면
people. Homer!
저는
And I'm willing to give up on all the prosperity it brings.
잘 지내세요.
That's all I have to say for now.
총총
Yours encased.
별별.
Star, hot. Why, you don't have to read all that.
모종의 수혈.
The possibility that may have been a sequence of side verses. I simply reasonable to print it out and let the manager determine significance. Others in Muller whether I should dispense with it and that discard possibility there may be unnecessary information. Hey, get to work, huh?
아이러니하네요.
No, how about running?
그나마 다행이라고.
I guess one out of our that you get to see the liberation of lands members, marine riches without mercy.
죽는 순간까지 믿었겠지.
You probably believed she was working for a noble cause to end violence until the end of her life.
그래도 역시
I agree. It's probably best for her that she died holding on to that belief. I love my computer. all of my terrorist friends are on it.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해.
짐승들의 재갈을
저승님이라고.
Bam.
재밌네.
켜주시면 안 돼요?
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각해.
She looks so locked in. She was very passionate about the concept about having some star heart. Dude, imagine typing star heart to what terrorist organization.
많은 피를 묻혔잖아. 몇명 완벽한 거리고 달라지는 건 없어.
Like, imagine you got your friends at like, fuck. Shit, I forgot. I don't discuss politics, do I?
토끼를 저 해충들을 도려내라.
Okay, there we go. Now that you said it, I can. My dearest Isis, star, heart.
이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
Hope to see you soon.
히어 아르카나 빛
Ba.
히어 아르카나 세이버
Bah.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘. 이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴.
승리의 보람과
She's still 47%.
들어본 적 있는가?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's happening. She's always top scoring DPS.
어디 있는가?
I do need some tea time now, I think. There we go. I think I was dry, really dry, for the longest time. I might low-key be world record pace.
히어
Why is he lying?
아르카나 빛
Does he know? What is he cooking?
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설픈 거라고 생각했거든.
But it is faster than usual, though, I must admit. I think it's the amount. I think it's because all of the battles end in like 2 rounds
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았던 너희들 세피라들도
instead of like
처음부터
9.
거부하지 말았어야지.
You know, it does help that I'm shaving off like 8 additional rounds from the game.
사랑으로 이 정도쯤이야?
불가위야.
Bam, 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 bam,
깨우치시게.
토끼를
bam.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
Boom,
길을 열어.
boom. And audience coming in with just a little dinky blinky.
비켜주시면 안 돼요?
Yo.
히어
Yep, blast him.
아르카나 세이버
Me on a Wednesday afternoon. Hold on, let me clip this. Hold on. I mean like the image clip, not like the video clip. Hold on. And there we go. Perfect. Guys, this might be a bit overkill. Remove his balls now!
이번에도 잘해줬어.
And the rest of his body while you're
유익한
at it.
책이 또 하나 늘었네.
1,000 years of
세상에는 내가
pain!
모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이
Give this motherfucker the
단
Jotaro
하나의
special.
승리의 보람과 세상의 아름다움에 대해 들어본 적 있는가?
It would be like Infinite Tsukuyomi.
지금 우리가 보는 경치가 바로 그런
Putting a motherfucker in my genjutsu. It's like when Kakashi got stuck in the stabbing realm for like 3 days or whatever it was.
좋아. 예상보다 시간을 더 소모했지만
누군가는 해야 할 일이니까.
Yeesh, you know? You know, huh? The fuck is this thing? Hold on, what are you?
Oh, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. It's leaking blue juice. The cows at the beginning were leaking blue juice. Star juice is blue. The stars are... hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like start skipping the bonus levels, I think, if I wanna like finish the story. Alright. Do you want me to hit the temple? Most of the climb is nothingness. That's fair. Should I hit a temple? Should I hit the greeting on a temple? Yes? Okay. I will perk his knight, target extraction, hit the lever. Nope. Trash.
한 잔 함께 하시죠. 따뜻해질.
지금 이 순간
Trash. Garbage. Now I'm stuck in the fucking infinite Tsukuyomi. They've got me fucking stuck in the fucking gacha hell.
Oh, I got new ideas for these guys. Yay!
Yay, that's so cool.
어디 있는가?
You are officially the unluckiest person ever. I did my best to ignore the physical aim at my clock from below. Yo, Genji! I know there's a group of staff walking this way, carrying posing aura, unlike any other kick-off employee we've met.
Oh, you must be King of some. Hey, I saw some researchers that I would have kid over here.
Ignore our or Gregor's rather words and proceed upstairs.
They
aren't here to rescue anyone. They're all eliminating intruders and keeping classified technology secure. The Grand interjected like he's always been here. I suppose he's got down with the call. Rescuing is left to class 1 stuff.
1등급이면 해결사와 같이 엄청 높은 직원들이
Gasp! Is class 1 not the highest level an employee can reach, precisely like grade 1 is for fixes? Well, it is no wonder that they're the noblest.
예? 둥지에서는 1등급이 제일 낮고
Sorry, in this
숫자가
list,
높을수록
class 1 is the
우수합니다.
lowest level, and higher numbers indicate better ranks.
뭐지?
Bullshit!
What? What?
What? Even still, none can be too lordly and lowly to save lives, so how can the roles be divided? Bigger is better for numbers and riches alike, isn't that right? The conversation dragged on for a bit, but there's nothing to worry about. I've acquired the permission.
승인은 무사히
Huh?
다녀왔어.
Ellipsis with a question mark.
뭐? 승인? 무슨 승인?
Well, permission? For what?
원래는 이런저런
Normally it seems to require a bunch of paperwork as well, but since we're in an emergency, let's keep the procedures that we can. Should be fine, right, Samja?
뭐 사흘하고 반나절 정도
Well, I
야근해서
believe
보고서를
it could
제출하면
well be managed
어떻게든
with
될것
3
같군요.
days and a half of working on the report overtime.
그리고 엄밀히
Strictly
말하자면
speaking, the problem
저분들을
already
보고도
began
안 하고
when you
연구소로
brought them to
데려온
your lab
것부터가
without any
문제였습니다.
report.
아니 그러니까
What,
무슨
tell us what a
승인인데?
permission is about first.
동백이 그곳으로
It would seem that Dongbag has headed that way.
감상실.
The screening room.
그곳은 정말
I love the expression of pain on his face whenever he moves on from like a normal face.
The security procedures within that place can be extremely convoluted.
Just like the sheer like he is in violent amount of pain.
감상실?
He's being melted from the inside and he's having to rewind that shit back on loop.
Screening room. The name doesn't give a very clear idea of what it's about.
보안이 까다로울 이유도
I wonder why the security is so tight about it.
연구실의 제일 꼭대기에 있어요.
It's at the very top of the building.
원래 접근하기
There are 2 ways to make something inaccessible. Put it on the ground or at the highest point.
지하에 감춰놓던
Oh, it's the observatory in which they have the goop juice room. The piss dimension room. These guys are nervous, they should be. The watch room. I see.
탕류의 허덕이나.
지켜달라고
의도는
했잖아요.
모르겠지만 이걸로 공평히
Dude, I love hating.
불가 위약 막아내지 못할
I love saying that I hate a person without like being aware of what they actually do, you know?
재미가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
That is funny. That is funny.
배달부 보조 및 품질 현재 시작. 침착하게 관리를 계속하십시오.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
Bam,
사람을
bam,
죽이고
bam,
싶지
bam,
않았다면
bam, bam.
너희의
Yo!
새끼들도
Yo!
처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
Yo!
저 해충들을 도려내라.
Teleports behind you. Crits you.
매뉴얼을 만들어두고
Shoves a knife up your ass. Crits you for 1 trillion gajillion damage while you're already dead.
틈을 끄는
Don Quixote comes in to finish the job with a steel chair. Don Quixote ults the next guy over with an angry face. And Sinclair comes in just to try to finish the job, but couldn't. So we send an Otis with exactly 3 damage. Second wave, of course.
불가 위약 막아내지 못하여
Bam. 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 Yeah, dude, I can't wait for the game to get harder. So that I can watch this guy get... My best guys, who I've been waiting for quite a while now, just get completely fucking bodied. Turned into goop in front of my eyes because I misplaced a parry. Was that 431 damage? Like 431% damage? That is a big number.
불만을 해소해준 보람이 있네. 지금처럼 적들을 성공적으로 이끌어가면 앞으로 더 많은 층을 개방하고 더 많은 보조사서의 도움을 받을 수 있을 거야.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam.
푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
Or a
이렇게
blast.
하나씩 알아가다 보면
He just whiffed
언젠가
past them and they're like,
반드시
oh!
찾을 수 있겠지.
Oh my god!
세상의 모든 것이
Oh dude, it feels like I walked by a dumpster door that was like rotten from the inside.
길을 남겼군.
It was chilling there. Yo, he top scored!
울진 길일 뿐이지만 세월이 지나면
An age without technology.
알게 되겠지. 내 명을 들은 시비수 결집이다.
That he's still aura farming with the voice lines.
아까 보셨을 수도 있겠지만 마리르라는 자입니다.
As you might have seen
사실
earlier,
예전에 비사
that's
면접에서 마주친
Mario.
적이
In
있습니다.
fact, I met him once at a job interview for B Corp. Once.
뭐?
Really, Samjo? You applied for B Corp too?
봤었어?
물론 1순위는
Of course, K
K-corp
Corp was my primary choice.
애초에 저
When a
같은
bureaucracy like me
영접을
has
보지
to send an
못한
application to
범죄들은
every wing in
날개에
hopes that
서류라도 다
one
넣어보는
will
말입니다.
accept it. When it comes around the Marilla, appalling couldn't begin to describe the state.
이런 잠시만요. 화장실 좀.
Oh dear, pardon me. I need to use the restroom. I just saw a particularly horny TikTok and I need to jork my shit. Samjo turned pale and ran, covering his mouth with a hand. If you skip non-mandatory levels, you would have enough time to get to the important levels. I'm also thinking about the green juice.
우리 연구원들은
Our researchers couldn't have been able to fight back at all. Is Samjo gonna be taken as hostage now?
K사 직원들도 주먹 한번 내지르지 않았던 내
K-Corp simply
동료들
didn't seem to have a
공범으로
problem with bludgeoning my colleagues within much a swing of his theater.
우린 이놈들의 대장을
We're
찾고
looking for your boss.
어딨지?
Where is she?
내가 궁금한 건
What I'd like to know is if
너는
he's still
어떻게
alive.
살아있느냐.
What, you mean those yelling murder machines? They were nothing. The bomb did hurt a bit though.
아니
Nah, that bomb wasn't meant for
폭탄은
annihilation. It
전멸용도가
was a means.
아니었어. 란과
The speed
슈렌의
expected variable to
계획에
run and shred his
변수가
plans.
생긴 거.
What are you?
너희 정체가 뭐지?
That is funny. Oh, so broke her silence.
기술이 없는 시대로 돌아간다 한들.
I mean, if you were referring to
당신들의
Asia,
안식으로
you know, I
될 수
love it
있어요.
when I read a comment by you, and I like, you know, I'm not gonna read it out loud, but I do have to acknowledge its existence, you know? It is funny. I mean, if you return to natural technology, you won't find PC chic. Next time you're downgrading to the other guy. You know, an entirely separate but quite identical person.
이미 한번
Once a
기술이
custom
좀
to
풍족하면
purpose technology,
어떨
people won't be able to withstand
불구전의
life in the
시대를
past.
견뎌낼 수가
Think of the
없어.
time when scripts were backstreets
부자들
with friends drinking
삶에서
among the rich.
뒷골목의 삶을 돌아보고
The only user experience is
자신이
taking a
준
look at
것을
their own lives and be
만족할
thankful for
생각하고
everything they have.
그
Hardly
시대를
anyone would live in a less
거슬러
opulent era given the
살아가는
opportunity.
그래서
And I don't like
난
talking to
말이
people.
많은 사람이
Not
있어.
fond of explaining things to you
설명해 주는
either.
것도 지.
저는 그다지 말이 많은
I'm not
편이
just talking
아니에요.
frost, and I don't require explanations in any field. I was simply curious to the differences in perspectives.
우리 중엔 워프
None of us
열차를
take
탄
warp
사람이
trains.
없어. 더 이상
We don't need
도시의
the city
고기도
has to
먹지
offer
않지.
either.
실체를
When you
알게
know
되면
the truth, you wouldn't
뒷골목
even
여행
consider
같은
something as
얕은
shallow as the
마음 따윈 가질
backstreet
수 없어.
strips.
저보다
The eldest in my family, who must know even greater things than I do, didn't have any problems using them, no?
대중들은
The masses
무지해서
are ignorant. They won't believe it
직접
even if you
눈앞에서
show
보여줘도
it before their eyes.
대다수는 믿지.
Why, and this is your conclusion? I don't know, everything make them live happy in that empty world?
너 같은
You wouldn't get.
놈들은
No, I think I get it just fine. There are plenty of blighters out there who just don't get it if you talk nicely. They're all starting empathizing with the likes of me after they get a couple of bruises and scars on their faces. Gives me the odds just regular. Double ellipsis.
만약 다음에
If you have recruiting
새 멤버를
members,
뽑게 학력은
I try
예외로
exclude the educational background from the requisites.
히스클리프 씨가 학력을 밝힌 적은
Oh, I don't have
없어요.
to no talks about schools to enter. I can see where it's coming from.
그래도
So you're going far over the
당신은
line?
선을 넘었.
It feels like I skipped like a line. You know what I mean?
불가.
Feels like I skipped like a cutscene because they weren't like, oh yeah, look, there's Meryl. That's he's Meryl. Now we're gonna fight with like bullshit. No, here's the thing. Yeah, we're in the fucking level, and oh yeah, by the way, that's Meryl. I'm at B Corp once, you know. Like they skipped a whole like a major beat. This kind of spacing is just ass.
좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
I respect that notion. Hey, remember when you were like, yo, you can't wait to get to Canto 4, by the way, gameplay wise. You believe it will be an ass soon enough. Look, we just have to make it to Canto 6, okay? It's only Canto 5 in between here and now, isn't it? It's just a Canto 5. It's just Canto 5, man. It's just Canto 5. Ah! It does sound awful if you don't know what you're referencing. That is true. I get like half of it. Faust understands half of all. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bah! Explode his ass. Obliterated. It would be funny to have a genius smartest character who says, yeah, so I know 40% of all outcomes. Yeah, I have a you know, I have guessed things you wouldn't believe. I have a 40% guess rate of absolutely correct. Funnily enough, I do have a relatively good track record of guessing completely blindly. Don't get me wrong, it's like 5% compared to like others people like 0.1%, but like, you know, we take those. I am 50 50 times more likely to guess blindly correctly than other people. He told me that already. You're not getting the crit. Yeah, that's fair. Look, I'm just going mad because like I just have to hit the lever on repeat, and then I have to admit that these guys look fucking cool because they do. But like, there's only so many times like fucking Don Quixote can throw out Arcana Slave before I go like, oh yep, Arcana Slave. Yep, sure is. Don Quixote, there's not gonna be enough damage. You're only dealing plus 231% instead of 300%. The maps that don't quite check out. But hey, at least this guy is, you know, he's mixing it up. Alright. How long is the level again? Is it 46? Is it 38? I think it's 38, right? Alright, hit the lever. Hit the lever. Do they always do it that fast? Just finish 445, okay. That is the important levels. Ah, I see. By the way, did we fucking explode Marill? I couldn't tell. There was a special looking guy, but I didn't see if it was Marill properly or if it's like he's about to appear at the next cutscene. We did? Okay, cool. Rip. Probably. Probably, I see. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Yo, you dealt 5 damage! Incredible! It is funny to see somebody like participate in doing the damage, but they get jack shit. They ain't got nothing.
내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책. 승리의 보람과 세상의 아름다움에 대해 들어본 적 있는가?
How sweet. Offer to join is up next. Where's the Mega Tower, by the way? Ah, it's all the way over. Oh, sorry. It's the Mega Tower, and then there's like the fucking the cube dimension. You get the abstract dimension. It's two completely different things.
사랑과 정의 이름으로
사랑과!
이곳에 등장!
Hey!
부른 거야?
Did you call?
네 친구라고 들러붙어대는 저자.
That man who keeps clinging to us claiming to be your friend. What's the relationship?
She asked me, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I only love my bed and my heave. I'm sorry. I respect that. Look, sometimes heave tests are required for your personal well-being. It is what it is.
Yes, can be seen that I has long been severed.
난 원래
I don't like Battle that I hate speaking for long even more. But I'm telling you, since the smile of the regrets fading, scoundrel Dongrang is detestable.
How did you find out about heave tits? You mentioned them once, and now it's your most defining characteristic. You know how this works? Also, it does help that I once saw a lobotomy corporation man titty pan, and I think it was Heathcliff, but I'm not like 100%. It could have been it could have been Gregor. You have more interesting traits? Yeah, true, factual. I believe that. But like the thing that I most remembered about you is hip tits. That's how you roll chance. It's just the way it rolls. Sometimes motherfuckers are gonna think about you things that aren't even true. Sometimes you're like, ah, yeah, man, yeah, sure, I'll eat the raisin bars out of the snack spot, and then everybody's like, yo, this guy fucking loves raisins! Buy him raisins! And it's like, no, it's just everything else was gone since everybody ate everything else, and nobody was going to eat the raisins, so now I'm eating the raisins. And that's just how it fucking works. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. You know how people say, like, the first impressions are everything? Well, currently I'm giving you the first impressions that I am never finishing this campaign without a proper amount of time because I'm doing a massive sidetrack. Is this a personal experience? No, it's a personal experience from somebody else that I read. Personally, I have been keeping this in mind, and so far I think I'm doing alright. When I give a person my personal experience, I try to rig it as much as possible. Like, you know, when I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try and like be cool with this person, I am rigging the first impression so hard. I'm keeping the part where I joke about gay pornography up until at least like 9th meeting. You know what I mean? Like I tell him, hey man, have you heard of Gachimuchi? Have you heard of Billy Harrington? Have you heard of Van Darkholm? Fisting is $300. Rodion maxing. It's true. It's true. You always fuck up first impressions? That's fair. Nah, that's fair. I respect that immensely.
Yeah, one desk. One that was even more disgusting than the others because it was clean and empty.
And then you try to make up for it by acting nice later, and then I look like a baboon. The jester dancing for his quid.
The name tag below it had your name.
What the fuck did she say?
It was clean and empty. The name tag below it had your name.
Was I planning to give you sang that position all along?
Oh,
the thing is trying to end on him. I suppose the evaluation of prisoners been films or something like that, isn't it?
Baffled!
I want to be a regular for.
It's not. I'm just baffled.
She's doing a fucking smug little smile. Look at it.
Orange hair. You say you used to work on a ship for a long while. As a fixer? You have serious delusions about ways and verbs. Did you dump your common sense into the Great Lake as chum? Bring up our rounds in the world, believe it. Pretty amusing for a joke.
I had hunting in changing jobs between firms based on the international efficiency. Hey, so you're a hillbilly in your own language, eh? Or should I say bald belly? Arr! I wanna... Whenever that was the case, so this really is a stranger. He's not taking his things into account at all.
I
paid no heed. What's a rather meager face?
I'm hiccuping.
I'm quite used to the life of being taxidermied.
Are you sure you don't mind? You saying when you joined the company? No, actually, didn't all of us receive the same offer? The job offer. In my case, I was promised I'd get my aspect carved. Could barely remember a thing, but as soon as I heard that word, I nodded as if I was possessed. They acted like they knew my only choice would be to accept it. If I join this company,
and when I do, the thing I wish for dearly.
Oh, the thing I recite myself every night.
Yes, the thing I'll die for will be impossible. The promise to make it a possibility, most certainly.
우리에 대해
I found that they look at the backgrounds.
Ah, guess we had a version of Village Granting Tales, just like that storybook we read earlier. Sorry, there was somebody. There was like one of those like ad bots. It's so nice that the the 90 bot catches them, and it's dude, I'm fucking dying. I need more tea, man. My ability to talk is severely decaying. Dude, give me some time, and I'm just gonna give them all silly voices. Not like good work silly voices. You know, I gotta say, well, since I gotta repeat, little Autobot hasn't been on my ass. That's true. That's factual. I think it allows a lot more stuff past. It's like, oh, you want to swear a little bit? Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Hit the lever. Man, 20 more minutes, huh? I gotta do 20 more minutes and then I probably should fucking wrap up, huh? Yeah, when you said twinks, it was like, oh, you're trying to say twink? That cannot be allowed. That cannot be permitted. That is outside of the dimension of possibility. And now it's just like, yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah, go ahead. We love that. Alright, my throat feels like it's about to start bleeding, but should I push through? I could push through a little bit more, but like then it's a bunch more levels. How close am I to 48? I should do battles to skip. Yeah, that's true, that's factual. I think I'm out of special juice anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, I could hit the dungeons for a level up, but like, whatever.
In truth, even that wish was no more than a futile dream.
Wow, you weren't that desperate for it? Why'd you join in?
Simply, I walked for so long that my feet hurt. A shower of rain was pouring down as well. The bosses appeared rather inviting. That can't be it, can it? Y'all.
Oh, that's enough of it. A company rules forbid disclosing the contents of the job contract in detail.
You acting all high and mighty when you're in the same boat with the rest. Foul.
Double ellipsis. Let's proceed.
That's when I thought to struck me. Like a master sins, your sang wouldn't vocalize his pain. Because of that, I would often discover his injuries late. Where has he been holding all that pain?
He's so fucking caked up. Damn, bro. Fuck! Damn, bro. You got me lost in a dream. Snake Eater. He's holding it in his ass. His big ass, dude. It's just the pain. Dude, it is the pain container. Whenever he's in pain, he just starts clapping his ass cheeks. He doesn't even care about the hole in his back. Just goes.
Where's it? Mamma mia, where is that the loud noise coming from? It appears to be subside.
Type business. Damn, fucking Dante looks so swagging on this as well, with a side profile as well in the backburner. Fuck. It looks like a straight jerk into the CG. Oh yeah, hold on. Ah, no, never mind. Yomi! Yes, hello, it's a pleasure to see you again. I will join you guys shortly, but like, I want to finish this one cutscene. Let's see. Was he keeping it in, or was it spilling out? You know, a little bit of a bad moment for you to join in, but it is how it is. There we go. I think it's gonna be this battle, and then I'm gonna be done. I'll do the the side hustles, the side missions on the offline. Next side missions are very long. I see. They give a lot of drops, man.
좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 도시에선 저런 형태로 사람을 강화하기도 하나 봐.
Bam. Bam. Ba 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 ba. Bam.
의도는 모르겠지만 이걸로 공평해졌네.
Bam. 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 12 damage. Exactly 1 over what was required. That's perfect.
또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책.
또 한 줄.
40% not bad. Oh no, I do have like 50 more juice. I don't know. I don't think I could do like cool commentary for these two. I think it'll just like take up time and nothing else. Offer to join 2. Should do 446 then. I'm going to guess this is the one before shit gets silly. All right, let's do it then, I suppose. It's not a story mission. Well, all right, sure, why not? One last one. One last one.
도시에서는 누구도
Hit the lever.
저 손님이라도 예외는 없겠지.
Just one more. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Still working? No, that's fine. It is a pleasure to see you here either way.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 공들여 적어둔 매뉴얼이 쓰레기를
And good luck with your work.
고작 불과 1분밖에 걸리지 않네.
침착하게 판로를 개척하십시오.
Bam. Ba 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 ba.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해. 여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
고작 이 정도 탕류의 허덕이나.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
Okay.
사람을 죽이고 싶지
Okay.
않다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
Bam.
저 해충들을 도려내라.
Styling so hard, people just explode.
넌 푸름을 틔울 수도 없겠구나.
Ah, second wave.
불가 위야. 막아내줘.
There's just so much dialogue happening. Angeli's saying something, Sinclair's big hammer says something. When they're hitting people, they're saying something. Shattered Company, Yapper Company, Yap Bus Company. Exploded. Oh, is that unblockable 2 coins? You know, I didn't notice, but he has 2 regular coins and 2 unblockables. I thought it was like if you have unblockable coins that you have all unblockable coins. But I guess there's nothing to set the precedent for that.
지켜달라고 했잖아요.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는
What
내가
happens if
모르는
you have
것들이
unblockable
많아.
coins versus unblockable
이렇게
coins?
하나씩
Do they just like
알아가다
pure math each
보면
other?
언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Is that how it works?
세상의 모든 것이 담긴
승리의 보람과 세상의 아름다움에 대해 들어본 적 있는가? 없어도 전혀
Screening room.
상관없다네.
Both attacks go through.
우리가 보는 경기는
So it's just they just both kill each other.
그런 것이
That
아니야.
is so funny and badass. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh yeah, but what did? Ah, okay. So the act is so big they subdivide them into other acts, and this is probably Act 3. Okay, I see. That does check out. That's a problem for tomorrow's you. That's fair. Every canto is divided into parts. I just didn't notice it before because all the other cantos which were much shorter. I guess that checks out. Right. I am mentally dying. I am on the inside. I am sort of like well, I have no equivalence, so I guess let me just bring up the image of Sprint Master again. Which one is Virgo? Why is this one called Virgo? Ah, yeah, that's because this is this one. It's not Virgo at all. That's Dante. There we go. Vergilius never hit that move. It's true. That's true. He never hit that move. He never got shocked by the situation and happenstance. Where is it? There we go. Isn't this perfect? This is how I feel right now. I'm feeling like the Sprint Master. Heathcliff, Jordan never did that move. Alright, that's enough funny business. Alright, get back, you. Alright. Right then, it's been a pleasure. Next time I am going to do something that is not Limbus Company, hopefully. It would be funny though if I like, yeah, this time it's not Limbus Company and I actually bring up Lobotomy Corporation. That would be funny. Hilarious even. But I'll pass on that. Yeah, we'll see how that holds up. Like, surely I'll like worst case scenario. I'm launching up Deadlock because that's what I'm the extremist library of Ruina. Dude, it's free though, right? Isn't it? No, wait. Isn't it like €8 or something? Hold on. Because it's it's €25, yeah. Dude, how can I... Is it like a single player gacha? How can a gacha be €25? How does that work? Did it have like some sort of fucked up, like brand new Korean... Sorry, brand new, it was released several years ago. Like Korean gacha schedule? It's not? Okay. They have gambling. But it's not a gacha. Ah, okay. It's a single player gambling rather than a gacha. That does check out, Schrodinger's gacha. It does happen. It's to some degree, Schrodinger's gacha is literally what's it called? Any single player card games. Like all of the single player Yu-Gi-Oh games in which you can open packs for fucking cheap on the docket and get like 1 trillion rare cards, and you're like, yo, for my speedrun I got the boy, I got the guy, the business, and then like yeah, it happened anyway. You burn books for skills. Okay, that's I see. And characters. I see. Do you get Bing Bong? Sorry, Bong Bong? Is Bong Bong the best? Is Bong Bong crit for your entire health bar? With unblockable coins? I'm seeing that you're not saying yes right now. Bong Bong is kind of get. Fuck! How could I be so foolish as to not remember that Bong Bong technically isn't canon? It's such a tragedy, such a tragedy. Alright, enough swearing from me. Right then, it's been a pleasure. I will see you next time. The world is truly cruel. It is unparalleled cruelty from the planet Earth. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day and a beautiful, beautiful night. Usually I wish it in the in a different order, but that's fine. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Smell you later. Bye 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 bye.